Am I hello? Hello. Can you hear me now? How many times am I gonna mess up? Huh? Anyway, I have created some of the world. And going back to what I was saying a second ago, I messed up a stream, pressed stream, did not press record, wanted to do a video after the stream, press record as stream was ending, and it was kind of meh. And so instead of posting an entire VOD, though I did post a VOD of the aftermath from said stream, I posted a VOD of Soulframe, 5.5 hour long. I had to split it up into multiple videos because YouTube kept abandoning processing. And then from that, we got our VODs for Monday. Today, we're doing a just chatting stream. Plain and simple. I want to do that stuff right there. I want to get good at creating a D&D world, and from this, actually getting like really good. And we actually did a lot. We did. Hang on, this is the wrong keyboard. We did a whole lot. So we got the continents down. Hang on, where's the? Not that one. This one. Yeah. So you can see the lines right on this, and it's quite good. We got a lot done. We really did. And I think our next step, I gotta find the book because I'm doing this off of the book. I'm not very creative. I figured, what's a big old campaign if things can go crazy? Get out the way. Wait, it's not that one. It's this one. So I need to take this, put it over here. Boom. Good. Carnivine for the rescue, because I would not have figured out how the heck, or where the heck we were. Carnivine gets to be set there. Good. I'm learning a lot on how to stream and stuff. I figured we'll split up today's stream down the middle. We'll do an hour and a half or 2 hours of this on recording, so we can take our breaks, right? We have plenty of time to record, stream, break, and then when we come back after that second break, we'll do another 2 hours of video editing because I want to get y'all's live input on what my videos should look like, sound like, be like, because I post videos from my streams, specifically from my streams VODs. The VODs across Patreon, YouTube, anywhere I post them, they're completely free. You can watch them anywhere for free. The nitty gritty stuff is the ooh, hello. Two of you. Good. You are on your own. Good. Yeah, that's 8. That's 6. This is 4. That's 12. Okay. Good. Good. Go. Dice are organized. That's good. I want to get good at editing videos. I want to get good at posting content that's not the exact same thing you're seeing here. And so what I thought would be a good process is I could go ahead and do this, right? And then after stream, I'll end recording. Or sorry, no, I'll end stream.
Oh, listen, you.
Hi. You actually gonna come help? Okay. We have a helper. Yay.
Bro.
So this is the book you're referring to. We are on this page, right? And these are the dice I'm using. Okay. So what I'm doing specifically on this computer here, right? I am taking all of what's this and throwing it into this. And we're starting from continent 1 on down. So we have, let me go ahead and open up a new one here. Continent 1, country 1. Okay, boop, this. So, population centers. Oh, this will be for. We'll revisit that later. This right here, though, is what I'm after. So I'm rolling 3 d6s on that. So this right here is your indicator, right? You have 2 indicators right here. You have 3d6 to determine the number of major cities and towns that serve as points of interest within a specific country, right? And this right here has population centers, and this is based on the 3 of these, right? So what you'll do is you'll roll a d6 die, so 6-sided die, right?
I understand that. You're doing all the math. Just
Okay. That's the dice you roll. Okay. Quick look on that. Look for the 3 and 3. Is it 3d6? I see.
roll the 5 for the first d6.
Roll. Hang on. Determine the number of major cities, towns. Okay, you need to roll 3 of them. And then. Okay. Roll 3d6 and the final number.
6, 12, 1, 3.
6, 1, 3. 9. We need to divide that. So 9 major points of interest. I believe that's what this next up is for. So roll a 1d10. That's where I need your help with this one.
Settlement.
Settlement. Cool. Roll again.
Another d10.
Yep. You gotta do that 9 times
3.
for the points of interest. 3 is village. Hamlet.
7. Small city. 10. Mega city. 2. 4.
Okay. A Thorpe.
1 again. Settlement.
Chat, let me know if you guys live in a Thorpe. Or if you know what it is.
Settlement.
Settlement.
Dang, it really wants you to get another settlement. Right. Another 4. A large city.
Cool. Hang on. So that is our 9 points of interest for this single country. That's what we just determined. There. Gotta save this. Boom. Close out of this. Move on to country 2. So we have back up. Continent 1 is what we're after. Country 2 is what we're after. With this here. Roll 3d6.
4. 4.
Oh, wait. That was your first number.
Yeah.
Sorry. 4 plus 4, 8.
1.
9 again. Okay.
Wait, hold on. How'd you get 9 from 6, 3, and 1 last time? That's 10.
This is why you're here. Thanks.
Why do you do that?
Thanks. Completely forgot.
I was like, what?
We got 9 on this one.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I'm gonna save this. We're gonna circle back to it. Open. Continent. Country. This. POI. 10. 1d10.
2.
2 is Thorpe. Damn it. We got a country full of Thorpes. Save. X. Open. Continent to this.
Village. Large city. Hamlet. Small town. Hamlet. Metropolis.
What the heck? How do you spell that? OLIS?
Yeah. Metropolis.
Yep.
This one is gonna be a mega city. Village. Hamlet.
Done. Okay. We have 9 off of the 9 points of interest for country 2. We're going to save that. Close out. File. Open. Continent 3. This. Good. 3d6.
First one's a 5.
5.
3.
3.
3.
3. 6. 11.
Village. Settlement. Settlement. Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
Just put in the settlement for the next one. Oh my goodness. Village on the next one. Finally.
You said 3 settlements,
Yes. A
1
village.
village,
Yes.
and then this one.
A large city.
Which city?
Yeah. Small town is next.
You say another settlement.
It's another settlement.
Good grief.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
misspelling it. Oh my gosh. You said small city?
town.
Small
I
town.
think. Hold on. Yeah, small town.
Small town. POI 8. And this is settlement.
Yeah, it is.
Good.
Another small town. Large city.
11 points. Good grief, that was really fast. Fastest I've ever typed. That's a lot of settlements. Holy crap.
Your dice likes 1.
Yeah. Save. We're done with that for now. This. Open. Continent. Country 4. This. This. $3d6.
5,
5.
4,
4.
2.
2. 6. 11 again. Oh gosh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Metropolis.
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 Metroplois.
Polis. A hamlet is next. Large town. Another hamlet. Golly, another hamlet.
Look here, bro. Look here. You gotta fill my entire world of hamlets and settlements.
Settlement.
Good grief!
Hey, this one's a mega city.
At least you got a couple of them. Good grief.
Goodness gracious.
You want to hear something funny? So, in this world, there are tiny countries and large countries, right?
Yeah.
Per the smart idea I had to draw these lines here on this, right? These are my continents, specifically. And in each of these continents, I got to figure out how to place all these countries. You see how small some of these countries can be?
Yeah. I have fun with that.
This is gonna actually bite a little because that is tight. Like I don't know how to zoom in on this. Can I zoom
That's
in?
not how small it is. Look, that
This
fits
is a
listen,
country.
that fits within the realm of all of the open space in that.
True.
So that's just a small. You can make that like a hamlet or a settlement. That's just an itty bitty space.
Hamlet of my sediment?
A hamlet or a settlement.
Fair.
But like that's the whole country. Those.
No. This is a continent. A single continent. So you could like remove this and I can make countries within all of this.
Yeah, but usually
Think tectonic plates.
tectonic plates they don't run through land though.
Continents are, yeah.
Tectonic plates don't.
Tectonic plates go through water and land. That's what the San Andreas Fault is technically California. That entire line is the gap between two tectonic plates. They're squished so far up that
I don't know why you're doing that. Why not make the bigger things countries, and then have the smaller bits and pieces within them?
shaping of the world, and I did it
This
for the
world's going to
book.
be giant.
I
You're
did it.
never going to explore this entire world.
I did it. Yeah, it's gonna be big. I'm doing it one country at a time. So we're not going to like this one. We're only sticking to one right now. I'm getting all the details to a single continent with all of its countries before I really start expanding out to the rest of the world. All right. I completely agree. There's no way we're getting to all of this. This is going to take years and years and years of just playing and doing to get this all the way finished. And that's kind of what I was hoping for, like a world that is there and existing. The only thing I need to do is create a story and characters to go into it, and then have players. That's it.
All right.
Long-term stories, bro. This here.
I mean, for your first D&D thing, though?
First D&D is literally going to be one. Like, it's tiny. Very, very tiny. Alright. I was thinking one-shot campaigns, and then from there, I could, like, bunch it up
Large
because...
city.
Large city?
A metropolis.
Hoi. Metropolis.
Settlement.
I'm gonna keep misspelling that, chat. Settlement.
Large city. Golly, another large city.
Large city! Anyway.
Small city.
Here we 11. Small city?
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Save that. Back out of this. File, open this, remove continent. Trip 1. Good. Have that open. Perma. We're not going to move past this. This is going to be the one file I stick to for a little while. So, next up, we're doing wow.
Is that how your stream looks or anything?
This right here, yeah. So I have general me, and then this screen as the tiny bit there, and then chat to the left.
From
From
you
here,
should make the main screen bigger than us.
I can do ping, and it like here, there.
I'm saying like reverse the size of the content screen and us like flip them.
This be big, this be
Yeah.
small. This. Boom. Lock webcam up. Boom.
Yeah, like that.
I like that size.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a just chatting stream, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay?
I'm just saying it's like, you know, that way they can see what you're doing bigger.
Fine shot. Oh, I hear you. Okay, so that's a lot of resources I'll be handling later. Well, that simplifies things. Then you make the shape of the settlement, or the... What's a rhomboid? The heck?
Guessing like a rhombus.
I don't think we need to do shapes. I don't think you do.
It's part of the book.
It is part of the book, but there has to be some originality. Because there ain't no way a country is gonna be shaped like a circle, especially a dictatorship, where it's a single country on a single continent.
I mean, if you were gonna take creative freedom and liberty, I think you should have changed how the map works. But shapes is cool.
Yeah.
People guest starring me.
Oh, is that all you're doing?
Well, I'm trying to do other things today, and it looks like you have a lot left to do. So, I don't know.
Well,
It's like a whole day event.
I'm only doing this for an hour and a half. And then afterwards, I'm editing a video on stream.
Well, it is already 2:39.
True. You were here for all of 10 minutes. I lost my help chat. He gave up. I gave up. Big oof. First time I had someone help me out with this, though. That's a plus, in my eyes. Y'all like the way this looks better than the other way? Oh, I just realized. Can't see yourselves. No, you can't. Yay. So, I now have this to work on. Which works. Okay. Good. Cool. That's out the way. So now I have to, because my help is no longer here, I thought we were going to roll a lot more dice. Oof. Now I have to do this. Take this, put it all. Good. That's good. And gold. And gold. Good. Now this can go over here because this is the primary data sheet. Put that there. Get nice and good. We'll get this out. What's next? We have noble and unique defenses. We have city shape. We have city ancestry makeup. Additional languages that could be used. Huh. There's a lot to this. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. So. We have our points of interest here. It's kind of a messy way of doing this specifically, but I like it. I like the way this looks. This gives me an overview of pretty much everything I need to know. So it works. City shapes, not country shapes. Hmm. Okay, so how am I gonna do this? Because hmm. Now I have to be extra creative. I'm on my own. Anyway, do I want city shapes? Not really. Not really. I say that because I prefer doing this. I prefer pressing open here. And I prefer going to this here, continent 1, country 1, and opening up this PNG specifically. This is country 1 here. This is currently what I'm looking at. And then in this country, we have 9 points. 9 points of interest within this country. We could do that. We could do shapes. Points of interest within a state are labeled like that. And then for that to work, it'll need to look something like that. So what I'm thinking is we'll have outside of the cities. So we'll have 9 points of interest, but for settlements, hamlets, thorps, anything that doesn't have the word city in it, will have circles. And because cities are a sign of significant progression economically and structurally, right? I'm thinking we can go ahead and put a star for each of the cities, right? And let the largest of the cities. Well, no, we'll roll a 1d4 or a 1d whatever to determine specifically which city would be our capital for this country, right? Because we want to get real specific with it, and so the map's actually making sense to the players and makes sense to me and the like, you know. Hmm. Gosh. Okay, so that being the case, We have 9 points of interest here. I don't like how big that is. We're going to go down to like... Because we need to fit 9 in here. I like 5. One there. Good. Let's do one there. Good. Actually, you know what? Let's choose sizes. Because why not? We have Thorpe, Thorpe, Thorpe. So 3 Thorpes, 1 hamlet, 1, 2, 3 settlements, and 3 cities. So Thorpes, hamlets. Actually, let's go to that page. Let's go specifically to that one because we'll rate it based off of that. So settlements, Thorpes, hamlets are all going to be 5 on the size of the circle. Anything larger than a hamlet, so village, small town, large town, right, is going to be 10, double the size. And then the cities are going to be stars. So we have, this is one word, not 2. This is the largest city on this continent, specifically on this country, in this country. So cities and metropolises are going to be held with another circle, just to keep things simple. We'll have a circle for that. We'll roll for the 3 largest populated areas in the country, and that is going to serve as our guide for determining where the capital is. I think that's fair. I think it's fair. So with that being the case, well, I want to roll, but we'd have to make it 4, not 3. So city, 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 obviously. And the largest between a settlement, Thorpe, and hamlet is a hamlet. So we'll throw hamlet in the mix. Hamlet, small city, mega city, large city. We'll roll for the 4 of those to determine which one's going to be our capital. So let's go ahead and do that right quick. We have 4. We're going to keep them in order too. So POI 2, the hamlet gets 1, small city gets 2, mega city gets 3, large city gets 4. I got 1, so the hamlet is the capital of this specific country. Weird, I know, but that's a thing. That's actually wild. Hit my caps lock. I guess I hit my caps lock. Oops. So we have Hamlet as our capital. We're gonna do this then. The capital is massive, massive, massive. It'll be labeled as the star. We'll have 3 sizes of circles, and then we'll have 1 star for the capital. Make sense? Makes sense to me. So we'll do that. We'll have 1, 2, 3 small circles, 5 on the size. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is Thorpe larger? No, Thorpe is smaller. Settlement, Thorpe, and Hamlet are the smallest of it all. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 of these are going to be very small, 5. And then 3 of these are going to be big circles because they have city in the name, right? And then, so Mega City is the largest of it. It's going to be 4 times the size of the small one. So it'll be set to 20 on our scale. Cities, small city specifically, and large city, as well as metropolis, will be set to 10. So they're double the size of Thorpe, so these small ones here, right? And then for anything in between, right? So that would be small town, large town. Oh, because there are 10 specific. So 3, 6. 5, 10, 15. I'm going back on all I said. I think I've got it. I think I got it. I think I do. So we'll run that first. We'll have. Good grief! I can't turn my head all the way back there without ripping my mic towards me. I'm like, ugh, ugh, why? So we'll have. Six. 1, 2. Let's do 3, 4, 5, 6. We have our dots there. Let's actually go ahead and undo all of that. So okay, so we can't do any more on that. Cool. So I'm gonna add a layer because yeah. Good. On this layer specifically, we're gonna run this. That's good. We'll run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. With that being said, let's up our quotient to 10 because we have cities. Actually, because cities are above village, small town, large town, it would need to be 15. Boom. 3 times the size. So we have how many cities outside of a mega city? We have a large city, small city. So 2. 2 is what we'll have. Yep. So we'll have one city here. Why not one city there? Keep things simple. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. We're gonna add. No. We'll keep the same layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 points of interest. Why did I put 10 there? Because we miscounted. That was weird. We miscounted. I miscounted on the dice roll, so we had to change that to 10. That's why that's there. So with that being the case, we got 10 points of interest, not 9. We have 8 currently on here, Mega City being one of them, so it is large. We're going to go all the way up to 20 for that one because it is the largest on the book that we're running with. I like my Mega City right here. Keep that simple. Boom. There's our Mega City. Now we move on to our capital, which doesn't need a lot. We just need it to be a star. Drop that down to 5. Where should we put our star? High or low? This looks like a country that would be more into imports and exports. The capital being centered around something like that. Huh. Let's say, what the heck? Why is it so small? Hang on. I'm gonna take this here. We're gonna up that a lot because I'd like to see that star. 35. There we go. There's that. So we'll bring that back down then. 5 is too small. Let's try a 10. Okay, that works. We have 10 there. We can zoom in here. Boom. We have our star. Circle, circle, circle. We are good. Let's go ahead and good. Okay, so this is our country map. We're not going to move on from this country specifically because I am being for real, like realistic speaking. I'm not a master GM. I'm not very good at setting up stories, worlds, and the like, but I am good at reading a book and I am good at following instructions so long as that instruction is continuous. The story is there, and connecting the dots is probably my favorite thing to do. My favorite hobby. Just connecting dots between random pieces of information. Like, oh, so this happens and then this occurs. And when he does this, she gets angry. I love doing that. So, with that being the case, I say let's add a new layer. Just in case we need it. New layer. Yes, we're gonna keep that open. We're gonna keep that open. We'll do this. We'll press save. That is now saved. Why is it? Is it because it's now a new thing? Like, what's going on here? Oh, it changes it. So this would be the PNG for this, and then this right here is because I added these two. Okay. So this is what I'll need to open up next time. That's okay. That works. We'll just go with this one. We'll actually save this under a new name. Keep that simple. Good and done. With that being the case, I really need to get a wireless headset so I can just plug in, have it Bluetooth to this, and I can go. With that being the case, we have our data set up for this. I know I'm getting extra. This is on purpose. So we now have our populaces, general number. The category of city or settlement, right, is determining the populace number. So we'll just keep that there, keep it nice and organized. Let's go ahead and move on to the next page here. We have city shape. We don't care about that. Double and unique defenses. 1d12. Wow. 6. Here's my 1d12. Good. Let's go ahead and do this here. Exceed 9. Well. After a while, just typing, reading, and like point A to point B, a lot of information, a whole lot. I think the game was turned way up. Hello? That better? I don't know how the heck or why the heck that happened, but okay. We're gonna leave it alone. I don't understand what happened there. Like I barely I went to move this because it kept getting in the way. I couldn't turn the full degree I needed to, and as a result of attempting to do that, it like turned the gain up, and I could hear it in this. So I have an idea. I have something that'll potentially help me out. Yeah, I can cue this up, and it's not going to put through anything. I could simply listen to music. You guys have music over chat. I'm more than confident. I'm gonna listen to my. Here we go. I have music to concentrate to now. Let's go. It's good. Okay. Cool. So we now have each of them a mode of defense. My thinking process. The more and more I create this, the more and more I am like piecing together like intricate stories left, right, and center. Just because of the environment of government and the methods of use in just every little thing. Every single little thing is just I can piece a bunch of stuff together. I am actively being creative with the dots that are connected. The story is super interesting to me. Super, super interesting. I seriously can't wait to actually play a few sessions. I really can't. It's going to be freaking awesome. It's going to be amazing. Okay. You ever hear those the music that just knocks off your rhythm? Yeah, I just got bombarded with an ad that just took my rhythm and threw it completely out the window. It feels like I'm about to have a headache because of it. That actually was jarring. Good grief. There's one for this one. From here, I do a 1d10 to determine stiff. Oh, wait. That's the wrong one. Not you. You. Come here. Okay, it still didn't matter. That works. 1 and 10. This. 1d20. Fun. Nat 20. Wow. That's the ancestry for this entire settlement, which is crazy. Wild. we're approaching the hour-and-a-half mark I wanted to do for this stream. If you are liking it so far, be sure to drop a like and follow and subscribe on Twitch and YouTube. We're about to head to break. Before we do, we're going to finish off the rest of this. Regardless of the time, we'll continue with an hour-and-a-half of video editing, and I'll be taking suggestions from you guys the entire time. Like, I'll be cutting up, editing, the like. Yeah. I want to get good with editing, so I figured might as well integrate it into this one. Okay. General ancestry. Done. Now, we're after languages. Outside of the common language, That was easy. Cool. So that works. Good. Outside of that, y'all have had ideas in your head, a train of thought just completely derail. There is no recovery from it either. It's just like, what was I thinking of 2 seconds ago? I made clarification, and from there, I wanted to come back down and continue on. I think that works. I think this does work. So we'll just keep rolling and assume I'm good. 8. Another one. I don't know what that is, but okay. I don't know what that is at all. Weird. Very, very weird. All right, next up, predominant roofing material. Okay. All right. We've gone all the way through general ancestry makeup, any additional languages citizens might have, general building structure and roof material. And then, of course, we have the city defenses, what kind of settlement and what the populace is. I think we made some serious progress today. Moving on to the next page. It is currently an hour and a half. Yeah, it's currently an hour and a half into my recording session, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Wanted to get an hour and a half on the clock for recording. With that being said, I'm going to go to break now. When we come back, we will be editing videos. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. I'm going to save this real quick because I don't want to lose any of this also very important data. We did a lot. I did a whole lot more than I thought I was going to do today. Yeah. X out of that. X out of this. Boom. Okay, that works. That being the case, we'll X out of that. I haven't changed anything about this outside of that, so it works. Good. Boom. With that being the case, we will BRB. Pause recording now. We are trying to edit stuff. One moment, allow me to. This was Blender. We want to queue up DaVinci Resolve. We're gonna back out of this and this. Instead, we're gonna do this. Add new desktop. This here. Boom. This way we have one workspace, two workspace. Good. Swap back to this here. Good. Bring this up. And we'll bring this. Oh, that kind of sucks. Oh well. This one. Boom. Come on, DaVinci. Come on. Okay. Let's try that again. Sorry, this is taking forever. Good. Uh-huh. This one. And boom. We're here. Yay. Now that's out the way. We have this. Good. I don't think that is available. Okay, so that works. It works. Okay. We'll just go into this. Do this. Because, yay, this is exactly what I'm after. So I am wanting to edit a video for tomorrow, because tomorrow is when I post a video. We're going to delete all of this, start fresh, kinda. Vidya, current, video 2, part V2, we have several things happening in that one. Did I post? I think I did. This is part 2. Okay. We'll let it load, because it takes a minute. Good? Are we good? Okay. I think this is good, but we need this to come up. Hello. Weird. How was the sound? Looks like I'm gonna have to change up my stuff on OBS because this track in particular, and this came straight from the game capture tab, this audio is extremely delayed to the video, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this in line with the video and delayed enough because I had to move it forward. I had to move that to earlier, so there might be too much of a delay. Might have to figure that mess out. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So what here would be best? Because I don't shut up throughout all of this here. With the exception of like this right here, and typically it's because there's like content to be had, like because this is the alpha game, right? So I'm thinking for stuff like this, VODs are excellent because it's from point A to point B. However, I need to get a way of I need to get real good at not doing the story for video's sake. I think it'd be best to have like actual fun with the game, discovering glitches and whatnot. Actually, just playing the game for what it is right now, because there's one, it because it's the alpha. There's so little, but the little is not a little. It's a lot. I spent 5.5 hours on this. Not this VOD. It was 5.5 hours on the second round. This was the first round of Soul Frame that me and my brothers actually played. This is me by myself solo just playing this. The first time playing this did not seem to me like there was a lot. The second time around, we spent almost 6 hours, and I streamed that this past Monday. You can check that VOD out on Orb's Vault. But yeah, the amount to this game is crazy, and it's only in its alpha. There are games today that have been released with less and are not in their alpha. Like, completely being released. And there's like so little you can get from point A to point B, like stupid quick. In this game, point A to point B is a distance. And it's still in its alpha. So this kind of content, what exactly do I think I'm going to do with this? I like the VOD aspect. I do. That actually helps me out in the long run. I can post VODs of this stuff, and it works quite well. Generally speaking, I like posting video game content. It's not cut and dry. So when I first started, like, for real posting videos to Orb, it was story mode stuff, let's play stuff. You'll see it in XO1. I did it per planet. I tried to get the cut as seamless as possible, so that way it's just a fade in, fade out, and ooh, look, in video here, boom, there you go. I like the way that worked, and I like the way the Dragon Ball Kakarot game worked, where it was selective, and then you just continue on from there. Um, Cyberpunk, I had to get creative with, and I like the idea of Cyberpunk being a thing. Hmm. The thing is, there are no real doors in this. Like, sure, you can open up a door and cut there, but it's not a first person game. So I can't edit a cut and dry, oh, we just came from this door and into this room without there being stuff. So I think the best cuts I can make for VODs like this, where it's open world and the majority of the content is free roam style. Hmm. Obviously, it would need to be a fade in, fade out, and I can't use the hard cuts. Like, I will have to use the hard cuts. I can't use the transitions because it's open world. There's no point in trying to fool. So it becomes, hmm. Let's see what I can do. There is no music to this, so that's what I'll do right quick. Actually, I can't do that because I have an hour and 8 minutes to edit from this down into the smallest video I can get it to be. So So I got a question. For videos like this, because they are story based, should I go with the option of just cutting up and like making 10-minute videos, 15-minute videos out of it, and then posting them to Orb? Or do you think it'd be better of me to I think I have an idea. Hmm. I think I have an idea. Genuinely speaking, I think I have a really good idea. I stream 2, 3, and 5, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My difficulty is finding in these VODs a video to create from the VOD, right? Well, all the VODs are free to see, watch, do stuff. My problem is being able to create unique content that is actually worth watching and isn't just me doing a Let's Play someone else already has, right? Because I know someone has up to this point. So, what I think I'm going to do, the idea, is I'm going to stream the same way I have 2, 3, and 5. But at the end of each stream, I am going to wait the 10 minutes on the ending screen in chat before I end the recording and stream at the same time. Because I record and end recording and then put the end screen on for stream, right? So what I do is I will put the end screen on, end recording, watch it go through. Once the recorded is done rendering, I can put it to Orbs Vault and Patreon, right? Both of which are free to watch, by the way. I will never monetize a VOD. But at the end, after stream ends, and all the events for chat are done and settled, I think what I'll do is I will record another, I don't know, hour. Just an hour, though. 1 hour of recording. Not streaming, solely recording. That 1 hour will be the hour I use to create content for Orb. That content will range from, I don't know, some miscellaneous. We're going here to pick up some stars. We're going here to not pop relics, but we're going here to have a little fun with the game. We're here to try and break something. Either that, or it'll be the funny stuff. I'm just there having a joking time. The like. Something entertainment worthy. Because I feel as though I have messed up my own method with the Let's Plays. I want to create content that is satisfying to you, the viewer, and satisfying to me, the editor. I want to create the content you're going to want to see. Not because the game wants you to, or you want to complete a game, but because you want to actually have a good time while here. So that, I think, is an idea I need to roll with for a little while. I'm going to see and test it Friday. So Friday night, when we start streaming at 2 and we end at 5, I'm going to keep recording all the way till 6, 7-ish. And from there, I will have essentially that video. I can then plug into this, edit down, and then from there I can take care of that. I have 2 videos I post, which actually work in my favor. That actually works in coinciding with Monday stream, because I only stream for 2 hours on Monday. So that's perfect for me to get the content I want and or need. I could pick 2 games on Monday I could play separate from stream. From there, create videos. I think that's the best I can do workflow wise. So I'll record 2 hours on Monday. After streaming 2 hours, I will record 2 hours completely different gameplay, so it's not the same. This way, you get a surprise every Tuesday and Thursday, and then Friday, because I'd like to have backup content that I can go ahead and have made into videos over the weekend. I can make those into solid videos, and then from there, I have 2 videos that I could post the next week. But if I'm rinsing and repeating Monday and Friday, record 2 hours, edit over the weekend, edit Tuesday, edit Thursday, right? I will have at that point time built up where I don't have to edit a thing. I could build up to a month of videos and just post, and not have to touch my computer at all. I could just stream, enjoy myself, have some fun, call it a day. I think that's a valid and more relaxing way of working. This way, I have videos going out, edits being made, and I can stream knowing that I won't have to turn this into a bajillion different 10-minute videos that no one's going to see because it is a let's play. It is a VOD of me going from point A to point B, and there are no real areas for me to cut on outside of this. So I think that's a great idea of me on my part. I think it is. We'll go ahead and continue to edit this on this stream. We'll continue with 30 minutes, right? Get it cut up nice and good. When this is done, whatever we make from this, we'll post Thursday. Friday, though, when I am done streaming, I will have that VOD, that 5-hour long VOD posted to Orbs Vault and Patreon, both of which will be for free, just so we're on the same page. Once those are posted and out of the way, I will record, and they will be posting as I'm recording. So those 2 will be posted. I will record 2 hours of gameplay, 2 different games, 2 different hours of gameplay. And I'm going to have a ball. I'm going to have so much fun playing those games. When I'm done, I will have 2 videos put into my sources here, video 1, video 2, and from there I'll be making videos from them into parts and then setting up my resources, throwing as much as I want into it, and then throwing my outro, calling it a day. I think that's the best I can do. I think that's a good idea on my part. I think it works, in my opinion. I think it does. Am I recording? I better be recording. I am recording. Good. We have another something odd minutes. Let's continue with this. I think this is a great spot right here to cut because it's just blank right here. So this is video 1. I think this is, we'll continue with this part 2, and this is part 3. Nope, that's part 3. This is part 4. It's about 13 minutes ish. 12 to 27, 28. So 16 minutes? Yeah, 16 minutes ish off this. This is just a whole slew of me messing up throughout this, determining like settings, and then all through this right here is fighting and progressing. And this ending ties into this, so it works. We are what, 28 to, let's go, 2 is 30. Okay, so this right here is where I'm at. This is part 5. Without going too far and without giving away too much information in this VOD, I think this is the best spot to edit because we go up into a stair into a dark corner. This is perfect for a fadeaway cutout. And then when we resume next, it'll be us coming down the stairs or falling off this ledge here. Don't know really much yet. We have 5 pieces. We have short video, longer video, longer video. I'd like to see me complete this before halfway marking this over here. Seems I've made progress. I spent a while in this dungeon, not gonna lie, trying to discover every nook and cranny. And 46. Okay, so I think this is going to be the longest video of this batch here, and that is primarily because there is a huge amount of content in this. Specifically, there are two kinds of different content that I don't feel is right splitting down the middle between the two, because one directly ties into the other. Um, I think that's honestly what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to back this up. We are on B2. This is part 2, so I want to take this, make part 3. Take this, make part 4. Take this, make part 5. Take this, make part 6. I want to delete these 4 completely. Boom. I want to take this, put it there to weigh the flip in. This is a 10, almost, this is 11-minute, 47-second video alongside the outro I have. Let's do good. We have this here we want to turn into an outro. That's good fade out. And we have a fade in here. Good. Good. Hey Joe, how you doing? Currently, I just came up with a brand new way of making videos for orbs, so that way, we are I'm gonna start from here, right? I'm start with what we're doing specifically, right here. Ping. Oh, the ping was for earlier. That was me showing my brother stuff. Earlier in the stream, we were making a D&D world. This is part 2 of the stream. We're currently editing a video because I feel like I have been missing the mark when it comes to editing videos and then posting them legitimately. The first half of this stream was us creating a D&D world that I started 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, something like that. It's a big world so far, and we just got through putting the roofs to the buildings for the general look of the roofs on the buildings for the country that we're currently editing stuff with, right? It'll be posted up in a VOD form on Orbs Vault. Actually, Orbs Vault? I don't know. It might be posted on Orbs Vault. It might be posted to Orb Plus. I could be wrong. Not entirely sure. We're actually approaching our 3-hour mark. Let me see what this has to say. Yeah, we're approaching the 3-hour mark as we speak. I've been doing a bunch of stuff, bro. I've been doing a lot. I have managed to fix my work setup to where I record and stream at the same time, so you get a VOD of all of what I do during stream, right? But I'm no longer going to edit the VODs down into smaller forms of videos, right? Because typically when I play games on stream, it's typically story related, and if it's not story related, it's a very repetitive, let's go to multiplayer and have a little fun, right? It works in the sense of having people in the lobby you can actually enjoy the game with, joke up, have a good time, and ultimately you guys get something fun out of. 9 times out of 10, though, I'm playing solo because half of my friends, per Twitch and YouTube's guidelines, aren't allowed on Twitch and YouTube. And as a result, I cannot record or stream with them until I have another set of hardware that I can manipulate to mute them on stream. And so I can record them on recording and put it to Patreon. Until that occurs, I can't do anything about it. My workaround is, for VOD's sake, I am posting it to Orbs Vault, if not Orbs Vault, or Plus, because the two variations in content. But the new thing that I'm doing is I am going to post those, right? And during the 10 minutes that the end screen is up for stream, right? During those 10 minutes, what happens is I stop recording because I don't need the end screen in the recording. I just stop the recording, let it render out, and I post it to where it needs to go. What I intend to do is, after I end stream, right, the 10 minutes are up for people to get their guesses in, all of chat's events are done, I am going to take my time to start recording again, but I'm not going to stream. I'm going to record 1 hour to 2 hours of games and us having fun, cutting up, having a good time, because there are times where without recording or anything, I can just cut loose and be free. And this also gives the people I want to play with their freedom of speech. I can go ahead and have fun and manipulate their volume and mute all the swear words and stuff. And when I go to edit it down into a single or multiple videos, 1, you get multiple videos. 2, it's unique because it's not on stream. And 3, I don't have to be concerned with anything they say, do, or are, because in the end, I am in complete control over their appearance and audible cues for the recording. I can edit them completely out if I wanted to. Yeah, I figured that's a decent workaround. This way, Orb gets unique content, and it's not just this. I can split the two, right? I can have an uncensored version go to Patreon. I can have a censored version go to YouTube. Completely cut and dry. This is a new idea I'm working with. My thought process is not tomorrow, but Friday, because right now we're editing the video for tomorrow, but Friday specifically, we're going to record the 5 hours. And then as that is, because YouTube doesn't like 5 hour long videos being uploaded, what I intend to do is I'm going to split it down the middle, kind of like what I did with the Soulframe VOD from Monday. I did not get to stream that, so I did, but the thing was I couldn't upload it to YouTube because they kept abandoning the processing lane, so I had to split that up into like 2.5 hour segments, and then from there upload part 1 and then part 2. So there are 2 different parts to the same VOD. I'm going to record and stream the 5 hours. I'm going to split it down the middle, upload it to Orbs Vault or Plus, or it'll be to Orbs Vault because it's gaming content. 5 hours of just play games. That'll go there, and then from Friday, from that moment onward, while they're uploading to Patreon and YouTube, I'll be recording a second time. This time, though, it's going to my hard drive vault, and it's not coming out until it's made into a 2-part video, 1 censored, 1 uncensored. I'll split it down the middle, and then from there I'll have it posted to Patreon and Orb, gaming wise. If it's any other kind of content like this stream here, hi, yeah. I don't think I want to record. I don't know what to record and or post to this channel, or like, so this stream is to Orbs Vault and Orb on Twitch. But the general stream is a just chatting stream, right? This is where I'm now in a realm of my own trying to figure out what to do for Orb Plus, because this stream is primarily meant to be the quality control of my content and the creation part of my content. What exactly am I bringing to the table when it comes to the creation vibe of things? Well, I'm creating an entire planet from the ground up. And I'm also working on my editing skills for YouTube. I could post this entire VOD to Orb Plus. It is entirely creation oriented. There's nothing really bad about it. You can't hear any of the audio from the video I edit, and the stuff for D&D is not mature rated yet, and when it does get to that point, it's not going to be until the story comes into play, and when it comes into play, it won't be until after the world or that section of the world is done that I unveil it as a story. So, big oof. And outside of that, yeah, I mean, that's currently where I am now. I've been streaming for 3 hours now, but my recording, the VOD for it, is got 30 more minutes. So we're gonna go the full 3 hours on recording, and then from there we'll end stream. Guesses are still a thing, by the way. I'm still hosting guesses. If you guys want to put down your guess before the stream ends, feel free. I'll be paying attention to chat 10 minutes after stream ends. Once the stream ends, count 10 minutes, I will have an announcement put out to chat whether or not people win or lose. Your guess last time, Joe, was incorrect. Just an FYI. I did mark down your guess. So, yeah. Um, Stuff. This is a 10-minute clip of my very first ever stream slash recorded Soulframe session. Take a little tune. It smells good, and I don't know what, but it is making me hungry. Good. Okay. Me trying to back out. Oops. Whoa, hello. Scared the crap out of me. What's up? All good? Okay. She scared the crap out of me, guys. Wow. She scared the crap out of me. Look at my face. Golly, she scared the crap out of me. I don't think. I think that works for music. Eventually that's going to end though, so we're going to want something back over here. Right here. Okay, that works. Good, good, good. Okay. Good music. Good just there. I don't think I need to put in any special like PNGs or any GIFs, whatever you want to call it. Uh, I don't think it's needed. I think this will be the video I put up Thursday. Yeah, that'll be the video I put up Thursday. I do believe I have hit my 3 hour mark. I have 8 minutes. How's y'all's Wednesday going? I have yet to ask that. How you doing, Joe? I know you're just in the chat. I have sandwiches. I'm not entirely sure if these are burger sandwiches or different kind of sandwich. This is good potatoes, though. These are burger sandwiches. Mm-mm-mm. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. We have hit in a little bit this. We're going to do this real quick. Not that. Booted. This one goes there. Video. All right. The video posted for Thursday. Let me know what you think about it in the comments of the video. I greatly appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much for tuning into this stream. If you enjoyed it, drop a subscribe and follow if you're newer on the comeback. In the event you really like this stream, come back for more. I don't really know how else to say that. The intent's here. I do intend to continue streaming and posting videos. And I am getting better at editing. I am getting much better at editing. With this new set of soundtracks, good to go. I really want to see progress made on this channel. I think it'd be best if I made progress from the efforts I've made. Go ahead and lock both of those so they can't move. But yeah, go check out Orb. That's my official gaming channel. It's the one with the most on it currently. Unfortunately, we lost 2 subscribers, but I think we can make those back. I know we can make them back. So please tune into this video. Tune into these videos. Let me know what you think. Yeah. I got so many videos on this channel you guys can check out. I got a few shorts, working on more as we speak. Yeah. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. See you in the next one. Peace.